Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Small Business Expo. I am your host, Katan, and today I have a wonderful guest, Kenitra Cohens, founder of Bougie Steps Boutique. She is a verified and credible business owner listed in our directory. She has serviced multiple professionals that host events and need stylish shoes and apparel. She's a domestic abuse awareness advocate, and she also styled me for my previous Soft Girl Sunday events. And I was actually wearing her shoes today. I don't have them on anymore, but I did. And they were my sparkly shoes, the ones that I got so many compliments on. They matched my sparkly top and, my rose gold accessories. So it was a really cute outfit. And I had like this pink slash silver rolled
Oh, I
handbag
love
with
that.
this and my sparkly heels. Yes, I loved it. So you guys will see more videos of that later. But welcome to the Small Business Expo. It's May.
Thank
Welcome.
you.
Yeah,
Hello,
how are you
everyone.
doing?
Happy Saturday, May 1st. No, May
Thank
2nd.
you. I
First
know, right?
Saturday in May.
It feels like it's the first day today, but yes, technically yesterday was the first day.
Yes,
And
yes.
thank you. Happy May. I'm excited for new beginnings, new information, and new updates from small businesses. So
Yes.
today we are showing off some products for any shoe lovers. Kenitra, what do you have for us today?
Well, today we have the inventory with sandals. We have sandals, heels, and boots. And we do have a sale that has been going on for sandals, $10, for heels, 20, and the boots are 30.
Okay.
For today, since it is spring, for all of the sandals, I only have a select few. It's going to be $5. So just for
Okay.
today, only through doing the live, and I only have a couple of sandals left. So we
Oh,
are
that's a steal.
fine.
Let me make sure I get on in there and tell everybody to check this out. Okay, wait a
Yes,
minute.
the spring and summer, I love the sandals. You go get your pedicures and you have your feet out, and just a go shoe. You can just put it on, go run your errands, and really with the cute detail. So that's what I
Okay.
love as well.
Yeah, I do agree. And also like when you love sparkly, when you love just pieces that are like very cute and feminine, you can have a lot of fun with that. So I love your sandals, and those are the ones that have that print, but I also have the pearl sandals. Those are cute too.
Yes, and these are so cute. These are the pearl sandals with the rhinestone detail,
Hmm.
and these are sizes 7.5. Then I think I have 8.5 left.
Let me take myself off the screen or put you on the main screen. Hold on. There we go. Can you still can you see yourself on there on both screens?
Yes.
Let me remove this poll on just so you can go ahead and show that off. Okay, so you can bring it a little closer to that screen for me, please, Kenitra.
Okay. So these are the pearl sandals. This size is a 7.5, and I think I have an 8.5. So these are for today only, $5. Um, shipping $5. So it will be
Okay,
$10 just for
which is
today
still a
on the live.
steal. Hmm.
And then these are the glam python sandals, which they have the bling around the edges, and then it has the python print. So these I have left a 7 and a 7.5, which are going to be $5 today, plus the $5 shipping, which is $10.
Okay,
Um, Actually, I'm gonna do the only the one sizes that I have left. I'm gonna do a deal with those as well. So
okay.
those are the one size only. They are the heels are $20, but we're gonna take it down to 10.
What?
So,
Okay. Stiletto. All right, let me stop. I was about to give you some background music, but I don't know if the people really want me crying in their ear like that. So I'm gonna be considerate.
we
Okay,
can use
y'all.
the background
Give
music.
me stiletto pump in the club.
And this will go good with that song. So the pink fur sandals, This is the pink fur sandal, and I only have one size, and this is a size 7.5. So originally the sale is $20 for this shoe. But we're gonna take it down to $10 plus the shipping, which is five. So which
Okay.
will be $15 for today during the live. And
Okay.
this it has that detail gold heel, and then it has the little open peak toe, and with the little cute playful pink fur.
Oh, I know exactly which one you're talking about without even looking at it because I'm currently sharing your
Oh,
live information to
oh,
everybody. But you're talking about that pink fluff, kind of like a triangular top, right?
yes. And
Yeah.
actually, that was the heel that Carlita was wearing in her post in the picture that I posted. Except that one was a like a darker pink.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's such a fun shoe, you
It
know?
is. It really is. And you can just wear it with. I love pink.
Mhm.
So pink and rose gold are like my favorites.
Same. I love rose gold too. Like I could always do a rose gold because I just feel like it goes with so many different things. So it's
Yes.
very versatile and I like the soft, playfulness about rose gold, it's not silver, it's kind of like in
Mhm.
between. I really do enjoy it.
Yes.
So
So the
yeah.
next shoe, this isn't rose gold sandal, and it's the like the kitten heel, and then this it has the detail on the front where the little rhinestones, and then it has the square toe. So this is only have one size left in this, which is a 6.
Hmm.
So this one is originally sale price $20, and we're taking it down to 10. Plus the shipping $5, so $15 for today only during the live.
That is such a steal. I'm dropping, you know what I'm doing over here? I'm over here dropping it in all the chats.
Thank you, thank
Of
you.
course. Okay, so give us some updates on Bougie Steps. What's new with Bougie Steps? What are things you've been working on behind the scenes for your business? Or some of the growth that you've seen happen for your business?
With Booty Stuff, we now have a YouTube channel, which thank
Congratulations.
you, thank you. So with our YouTube channel, just still posting upcoming sales, posting the customers and the Bougie Babes, which I don't
Hmm.
say they're customers, they're part of Bougie Steps. So Bougie Babes that have sent photos and reviews, posting them to let others know like, hey, I can be a Bougie Babe as well. And
Yeah.
post be beautiful and post your shoes and just so I'm just sharing that with everyone in the community. Also, we have two Bougie Steps has an event coming up in June. It is fashion show on June 6th, which is called Fire. And then on Sunday, June 7th, Bougie Steps will be part of South Girl Sunday as a vendor.
Yay!
Yay!
I'm so excited. We got so many awesome things coming for this Soft Girl Sunday. And I'll get to interview you a little bit, either this one or the next one, just to kind of talk about what Soft Girl Sunday means to you, because I'm interested to know what each person's interpretation is of Soft Girl Sunday, especially the guests that have attended as vendors and as guests or have attended multiple events.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited. But
Yes.
while we're here, why
Oh.
don't you tell me a little bit about that? Like, just a little bit. What would you say Soft Girl Sunday means to you or represents for you?
Oh, Soccer Sunday is I love because it's a place. It's where you can come and be yourself. You know, there's some
Hmm.
places you go and you don't really feel like you're welcome. You
Yeah,
feel like you're like, oh, I'm just a part of the just the crowd. At
yeah.
Soccer Sunday, you're like that. You're welcomed in first of all by the staff, which is amazing for at Sugar in LA, and then
Hmm.
you're coming in and you're have a warm welcome with the host, which is Katan, and the vendors are everyone's
Period.
so loving and smiling, and it just gives you this warm feeling. So you're a part. It's like you're a part of it, even though you didn't go in on the detail or the decorating. But it's
Mhm.
just a warm feeling just to be there around other people and other women that are wanting to love on you. So I
Yeah.
love it.
Oh, I really love hearing that because what
Yeah.
that tells me is that, what I was focused on achieving is
Mhm.
exactly what is being portrayed when people are coming to the event. It's really all about that, exactly what you just said. It's about, loving on women that really have been working hard and just going with their head down and probably sometimes forget to tell themselves good job.
Right.
um,
Yes.
Creating a space for them to know that you don't have to tap dance, because sometimes you go into rooms and it feels almost like they're expecting or they're wanting you to tap dance in order for you to be a part
Right.
of that room. And
Yes.
I honestly just, I always despise that. Like, going somewhere, whether it's in business or in your personal life, like, if you want to be my friend, be my friend. If you
Mhm.
want to learn about my business, learn about my business. If you want
Right.
to come to my event or come to my business stuff, then just come out. But the need to tap dance or try to do backflips and stuff, I really just never enjoy that, because I feel like it comes from a place of insecurity, like a person's trying to make you feel validated through them because they need that validation.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
you know, I definitely thought about that. And then also, I've always loved like hosting people. That's just what I love to do. And I didn't realize how much I missed it until I started hosting my brunches. And then I was like, you know what? I really got to dig deeper into this, tap more into this, because I missed it. Like, in retail, even though it wasn't like an event, we did host events sometimes at the boutiques that I owned or that I ran.
Yes.
Um, but that feeling of like being able to, just take care of somebody or get them something to drink or get them some snacks or cook them some food or, just feed somebody and send them home with a full stomach, even though they might have been able to do it themselves. I
Mhm.
know that for some people it makes a difference because it's like, okay, I don't have to worry about cooking tonight, or I don't have to worry about, some of the things that we
Yeah.
try to take off of your shoulders when you come out to these events. And I keep the people in mind when I make them, because for me, when I go out somewhere, I don't feel like cooking when I get home. I don't want to do a lot of work when I get home. I don't want to do a lot of driving. So if I do drive, it needs to be worth my while. So
Mhm.
when I was creating this event, I was thinking about that. I'm like, okay, people are going to be driving from different states. People are going to be driving from hours out. And I want to make sure it's an event that makes them feel like it was worth it for me to be in this building today.
Mhm.
And the best way I felt I could do that is by just making sure it was authentic. Like,
Yeah.
you don't need to do anything. There's no need to
Yeah.
oversell. Just be yourself, you
Yeah.
know?
And that's how it feels when you go when you walk in. It's not some events you walk in and it's like, okay, this is just about they got vendors and you like, okay, no one is like, hi, welcome in or
Yeah.
you're just like, okay.
Like, do you want me here?
Right, right.
I just talked about this. This is probably like my third or fourth time having this conversation, where I was talking about how sometimes people will wonder why nobody is approaching, but it's because you're not very approachable. Like, you know, if you're inviting people out to come somewhere, say hello when they walk in. Because I would think,
Yeah,
if you want me to come out, you would say hello. But,
yeah.
you know, it's something that we kind of lost a little bit, customer
Mhm.
service wise. When we were training people back in the day, it was like a requirement. But then I think with understaffing and people not being
Yeah,
trained properly, and brands trying to just fill the spot, we sometimes lose that
yeah,
quality of training. And
exactly.
then
Yeah.
also not wanting to pay people well, because you can't get this quality of worker for this quality of pay.
Right, right.
So
Yeah.
you'll find in places where you walk in and you're like, okay, what's going on here? That's because they're getting paid,
Right.
$7,
Yeah.
$8 minimum wage, so they're about to do minimum work. Um,
Yeah.
and I see both sides. Like, as a worker, if I sign up for something, if I sign up, I'm
Mhm.
just going to do my best because I signed up to be here.
Yeah.
Um, but on the same end of it as well, it's like sometimes people don't really care about your well being, and they'll just replace you that quickly when you're
Yeah.
not feeling well, or if you're sick, or if God forbid anything happened to you. So you can't be overly, working too hard for these people that really don't care about you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Um, so I get that too. But like you were saying, like that welcoming environment, that welcoming feeling, I wanted to bring that back. And I wanted to let women know that even if you don't have all the words, even if you don't have all the socializing tools because you haven't been doing it in a while, it's a safe space. So it's okay if you stumble over your words a little bit. It's okay if you're awkward. Because I have my moments, you know, we all have our awkward moments that we just crack up and laugh about. But
Mhm.
in some spaces, you feel uncomfortable even doing that because you're worried about how people are going to judge you.
Right.
I had to put on my charger before I just completely went black, screaming and everything. This thing has been outside frying because I was like doing filming videos, trying new foods and stuff. So my phone, my devices are getting. Shout
Oh,
out
wow. Yeah.
Sarah at Mabel's African Cuisine and Bar because that girl hooked me up. She went. She was like, "Hey, you know, let me see if I can find a little charger or something." I was like, "Please." It was hot today.
I
So
know. I haven't been outside yet, but I know when I checked this morning, it was like in the 50s. I was like, okay, well,
it was
I
nice
think
and
it.
breezy in the beginning. In the beginning, and then once I started like sitting down and working and stuff, I was like, dang, it's actually kind of hot out here. So my phone, first it was my phone, then the tablet shortly came after, and then the third phone, I couldn't even open that one up. It had the little sign that says emergency, emergency calls only, or emergency, the phone is too hot, wait for it to cool down.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
Your phone was like, okay, I'm done.
pretty much. Um, so I wasn't done, but the phone was. Okay. So let's get into these shoes. Talk to me about this $5 sale you got going. Can we walk through all the items that you have on sale for $5 right now?
Yes, yes. So these are, and this shoe, I love this shoe. This is the red heel, mirror heel, and it is that patent leather. And it also has the clear part at the foot part, the clear see through. And it has the pointed toe. So with this shoe, this is a size 7.5, but I would suggest if you have a wider foot, then it's mostly for a narrow foot. I would suggest to go up a size larger just with this shoe.
Okay.
And this one is $5 today. Original sale price is 20. I'm sorry, it's $10. $10 for the sale price today, only on live, and plus $5 shipping.
And wait, I'm sorry. Can you say that size one more time?
This is a 7.5.
Oh, I wish I was a 7.5. I might have to be one today. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, y'all. Don't get the size that's not right for you because it's not good for your feet. Only go for the sizes that's right.
I know that one was a popular, especially with that color.
Yeah, it's cute. That clear part, like I said before, like I just think it's such a nice and sexy shoe, fun. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
enjoy
I
those
love
see-through
that. That
shoes.
one and the cork, but I think I like that red. Just the red is a pop of color.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So this next one is also, I only have one size left, which is a size 7. And this is the leopard print sandal heel. It has the ankle strap where you um, can buckle it on the ankle. And then it has the, um, the, not the pointed toe, but it's like a round toe shape. And it has the strap across the toe part.
Okay.
This one is really, really cute. And it's also kind of like a kitten heel. But I love leopard also. So that's one of my favorites too. Leopard, rose gold, and pink. And this one is original sale price 20. Today only $10 plus the $5 shipping.
Ooh, what a steal. Okay, I am putting up her website right now for anyone that's wanting to go and check her out directly. I'm gonna do two things. The first thing is I'm going to um drop the website on the comment, and then after I do that, um, I'm gonna drop a QR code for you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay, so what other shoes do you have for us today?
This is a booty that I have only one size, and it's a 7.5, and it's the black suede platform booty. It has a platform heel. The detail on there has the zipper on the side, and it laces up in the front.
Okay.
This is a really, really cute boot. I have this boot myself. I have this boot, and I love this boot. Like you can just wear it with. I've worn it with dresses. I've worn it with skinny jeans, shorts. So I really love this boot. This is a size 7.5. So this boot originally it is 25, and all the boots are for the sale price. They're this one's 25. So today, since it's only left, I will go down $10.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is the only one I have. So $10 will be the price plus the $5 shipping.
I'm trying to pull this QR code on this screen. I don't know if it's popping up, if anybody can see it or not. Y'all might have to give me feedback on that. And in the meantime, what I need to do is drop her website. So anyone that wants to go and shop, here is the website.
And then if they, it's not going to be listed on there that sale. So if they want to either do an inquiry on the website, or um, you can just put that, you can message me and just let me know, hey, I seen it on the live, the
Hmm.
description of the shoe, and then I can just get back with you, and then I can send you an invoice like that, and then we can invoice with that sale price on there. It's not going to be listed on there since it is just for today.
Okay, got it. And then I actually, before you move to that next one, I meant to show this off, but I was trying to get the website. So I can't tell. I think these are the same ones, right? The boots?
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
I love these boots. They're so stylish and fun. And I've worn them to a couple of different occasions, but I like them with a nice jean. You could do leather pants or faux leather pants, whichever you prefer. Um, but I love this style. And the reason why I love
yes.
it is because it's a platform, Kanitra. Um, Oftentimes, women will assume that they can't wear heels because of how high they look and appear. But platform heels are really not as high as you think. The platform elevates your foot to where you are not having to apply as much pressure on the bottom of
And
your
they
foot.
are really comfortable
Yeah,
to
they
do. Like
are.
they don't look comfortable, but I wore those to work and just wore them for a whole 8 hour day.
I
And
love
those
these.
are really, really comfortable.
So if you're kind of like newer to the shoe game and you're looking for something that doesn't put as much pressure on your foot, I definitely recommend trying these. They're stylish. They're great for if you're new or not because this is how high the heel really is. It's about this high. It's not really that high because the platform elevates it. And
Right.
if you are wanting to try something that is stylish and bold, she has pieces like these. I don't know if she has any more of these left. I think they're gone. I think I got the
Yeah,
last
they're
pair.
awesome.
Oh yeah, baby, I got these. But can't give them up to you either. It's gonna be at the show. But I do highly recommend that if you like this style, you can go and do a special order because she does have special order services too.
Yeah.
So these, what size did you have left in this boot again?
Only a 7.5.
Okay, only a seven. Okay, got it. So she had a 7.5 left in this one. This is a 9, and this actually, funny story, wasn't for me. This was actually for my mother, and that's where I had to come and take matters into my own hands. You know, people say you got to go for what you want in this life, and that's what I did. So,
Yes, and
I'm
yes, and you did, and it looked really, really good on you.
thank you so much. And I wore them with what's the word? Pants and without. Sometimes I did skirts. Like I have a faux leather skirt that I wore these with, and I had like some cute socks at the top. So that's also another option. You just got so many options with
You
these.
do.
But you said these are going to be $10.
Yes, for today, doing the live, $10 plus the shipping, $5.
Okay, let me try to get a screenshot. Can you put yours up to the screen too?
Mm-hmm.
All right, a screenshot. Hold on. Let's see. Oh Lord, I can't. Hold on. Struggling. There we go. Whew, Lord. All right. I am gonna go ahead and show these off and tell them that you have $10 boots available.
Thank you.
because that is a steal, of course. So what else you got for us?
This next shoe is the only one I have left in this size as well. Size 7. And this is a brown. It's kind of like that light nude brown leather, and has this cute little shaped heel. I love that. It's kind of like a wedge shaped heel almost.
Uh-huh.
And then this is the square toe. So this is a size
Phew.
7.
Thank you.
Size 7, and this one is going for originally $10. But today, no, sorry, originally $20, but today this one will be 10
Okay.
because it's a heel, plus the $5 shipping.
Okay. And then I'm just posting away. I think those black boots that you just talked about that are $10, those are the ones that you said they're on the website, but they would need to just send an invoice, or they would need to fill out a form to get a special invoice, right? Because that promo is
Yes,
exclusive
they would
to.
need to send it because it's on the website. It's still the original price, the sale price that
Mm-hmm.
we originally have, but for today only, they would just need to send the inquiry or message me on Facebook, or I don't think my Facebook.
Okay. I don't worry. I got I'm sharing it right now on the Facebook, and I put
Okay,
your Facebook business page. I'm just gonna tell them special sale. You must request this price today only.
okay, thank you.
Uh huh.
And so those are the only ones I have for one. No, I have one more boot. That this is a leather boot. It has the square heel. This is only I only have one size, and this is a size 10. So this boot, the original sale price is 30. So I'm gonna take it all the way down just for the live. I'm gonna do 10 only because there's one left. So 10 plus the $5 shipping.
Okay. Let me. I'm actually putting this on here right now. Black boots were, we said, $10. Um, and then it's a size what?
This is a size 10,
Okay.
and
No, the
it
boots were size 7.5, right?
yeah, the suede platform booty is a 7.5.
Okay. And then the size 10 are what is it that you have? I
This
can't.
the size 10 is the leather ankle boot, and it has the ruching at the top, with the gathering at the top, and then it zips in the back, and then it has the square heel, and then it has the round toe.
Okay. Let me see. I'm going back. Oh, okay, okay. And then, ooh, those are cute.
Thank you.
Ooh, okay. And what price are you doing those for?
I'm gonna take it all the way down to 10 just for the live.
She's making her way downtown. All right, sounds good.
And so those are all the ones that I have with one size left.
Can we
Um,
replay to the first ones that you showed off that you have one size left of, so I'm not missing anything on this post?
okay.
Oh,
Um,
and actually, wait, can we take a picture of the ones? Can you hold those up for me again? I want to get a picture of those too. The
the black boots.
yeah, the black $10 boots that
Okay.
are size 10.
Size 10.
All right, give me 1 second. Okay. All right, I got a picture of those. And then what was the other one that you had that you said you only have one size left of?
The other ones that I have the leopard print sandal, um, a size 7. Yes, a size 7.
Leopard print sandal.
But heel with the kitten heel,
Okay.
and then that's a size 7.
Okay. And what price are we doing for those?
all the heels are 20, so they're going to be take them down to 10.
Okay.
So then the sandals are 10, but I'm taking down to 5.
The sandals 10, take them down to 5. Okay, heels that are 20, take them down to $10. And then let me just get a picture of the leopard too, actually, if possible.
Okay.
Look, I know she like, is this a photo shoot? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. Got that one.
And then the pink fur heel, size
Ooh, okay, those. I love those.
7.5. 7.5.
Okay, let me add this picture of the leopard ones first. And then after I add these photos, I'm going to go back and make sure I got all the prices right. So for this one, you said it is a size 7.5,
Mm-hmm.
and that is the pink fluffy heel.
Yes.
Ooh, I wish I was 7.5 today, baby. I would have been to all of these, especially the black boots. I'd get another pair just to have another pair of black boots.
Yeah,
Okay.
those I love those.
All right, I got that. And then,
Okay.
oh wait, did I get a picture of those? I don't think I did.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. All right, let me grab that photo. All right, and then what are the other ones? You have any other last only ones or one onlys left?
The rose gold ones, I think the rose gold ones and the red clear heel
Oh, those rose gold are so cute.
in a size. This is a size 6.
But rose gold.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. All right, size 6, rose gold, and that's $10. Okay, let me get a picture of those rose gold if possible. Oh, you're already ready. Well, all right. Uh, okay, I got those. And then what were the other ones?
The other one is this red. I love this shoe. This red heel with the clear size 7.5.
So that is size. Dang, size 7.5 is gonna have a lucky day today. Size
Right.
7.5. Red mule heel,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Okay. Mule heel, and this is trying to think. Oh, $10.
Yes. $10.
Got it. Is there any other ones?
The only
Oh, let
one
me get a
left
picture
is
of that. I'm sorry.
oh,
Okay. And what were we gonna say? The only one left what?
the only one left is the leather one with the wedge heel with the size
Oh,
7 in that brown kind of nude color.
okay. Let me add this on real quick.
And the
Oh,
only thing about this one too is also for if you have a wide foot, it
mm-hmm.
might have to size up, so it's kind of narrow.
Okay. Beige. So I'm gonna say size 7, narrow,
Yes,
hair, narrow, nude, mule, heel, $10. Okay, and that's last of the last minute ones, right?
yes.
Okay. So we got $10 heels
And
and
then the $5 sandals. I don't know if you.
yeah. I'm putting that one. That was just what I was about to say. $10 heels and 5 sandals today only with Gucci Steps. Special sale. You must request this price on the website today only. Shipping is $5. Run to the checkout. And then let's see. I think that's it. Black boots, leather, ankle boots, leopard heel. Got it. Okay. Excuse me. Whew. That sun took all my energy out of my soul. forgot how sitting in front of that sun will do you in Texas.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So, all right, I have all of those prices on here, and I'm about to copy and paste, add it to multiple of our communities, and make sure everybody knows about these deals. Let's see. Yeah, because this really is an awesome deal.
Yes, that just the last pairs that I have, and just giving people that deal. And it is, like I said, it's spring, almost summer,
Mm-hmm.
so why not have a good sandal for an affordable price?
Yeah. And you got vacations coming up. We got birthdays. Even if it's not your
Right.
birthday, if you have a loved one's birthday coming up, these are all wonderful things that you could gift to an individual. So,
Yes, yes.
all right. Let me add that price. Okay, I think I pretty much got those on. Are there any other shoes that you wanted to show off?
I do have these boots. I brought out the boots also, just to, like, some people get, or some ladies get their winter things together for summer, because sometimes in the summer you can go shopping for boots. And, they
Mm-hmm.
have a sale for you to get your winter clothes and accessories together. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so I have the boots, which these boots are $30. Originally these are, I think they're like 50, and these are the slouch, the slouch boots, with the attachable front, and I think you have a pair. It's the pink. So this is a cute booty. It has the zip up detail in the back, the pointed toe, and then it also has the detail of the front where you can attach it or unattach it.
Oh
And
yeah, I
I
love those.
love this boot too. It's really, really cute. I think it's really fashionable. Um, and again, you can wear this with anything, like dresses, shorts, blazer dresses. Like you can match it with anything and put it with anything and look like really, really fabulous.
Yep. I highly agree. I have those shoes. I've worn them. And I wore mine actually to a football game, to be honest. And I got so many compliments because the I had on this sweatshirt. It was a hot pink sweatshirt that said hustle, and two other things on there that I got from MJ's Tees and Custom Designs. And I wore it with my skinny jeans, and then I wore those heels. And when I was walking to go sit down, someone in the audience was like, "Okay, I see you." And I was like, "Oh, thank you. Feels good to be seen." I was like, "Okay." And then I had matching. It was like a little, what are those things called? You know, the drinks that Shelly's Tupperware she has, the
Oh yes,
tumbler.
the
Yeah,
tumbler.
I had
Okay.
a pink matching tumbler. That whole outfit was just so cute. I was getting compliments everywhere.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Hey,
highly recommend checking out Bougie Steps, because she has
thank
some really fun.
you.
And for anyone that's joining on a little bit later, welcome. This is our Small Business Expo. Entrepreneurs come on, show off their products. And these shoes are also from her business as well. So I have them on display right now. As you can see, my back display area outside of her stylish shoes is a little bare because we sold down our makeup, our clothes. They just took it everything. So I'll have
Hey,
to.
that's a good thing.
It
That's
is a good thing. It is a good thing. But I'm like, dang, got me looking all bare and vulnerable
a good thing.
and open to the world. I got to put something on these shelves. Okay. So what else you got for us? And oh wait, how much are those again?
These are the sale price are 30. Originally, these are like 50. I think 55.
Okay. As
So
they should
originally
be. They're like
30.
two different shoes, pretty much.
hmm Yeah, because you can actually, you can take this off and just wear it along this, and
Exactly.
get your winter wardrobe together. And
Mm,
some women even wear, like, depending on Texas.
hmm
Last night it was like 50, so
Yeah.
you
It's
can
going
wear
back and
boots.
forth. This
Yeah.
morning it was like, oh, and this is not beer, just so y'all know. This is malt. I'll make sure I make that clear. over here sipping on a cold one. It is not that. But this morning when I was leaving out to go to the brunch, it was like breezy. It felt really nice and cool. And I could have probably worn boots or I could have worn something that's cooler. But then later on in the day, it got hot. So you really can't tell with Texas weather. You could be wearing them and need them. And then another thing, a rule that I've always gone by is I dress for the facility. So if we're going to be indoors, I can wear something that's cooler because the air conditioner is going to make me cold anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And I can wear something that maybe I wouldn't necessarily wear outside. I could always have a backup, but I could still dress items that aren't, quote unquote seasonal and do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, Tiffany.
Yeah.
Tiffany said, is this available in a 10? Great question. Great question.
This which shoe? This shoe. Hi,
Hmm.
Tiffany. This is. I don't think I have a 10. I can check.
And
This
Tiffany, I don't know what you're
size
doing, but I'm not.
is.
This is not beer, Tiffany. This is a malt. I'll just make sure I'm not over here sipping on.
I did have a 10 in this blue, so let me just check just to make sure.
Okay. Hello, Tiffany. Happy Saturday. Oh, and actually, while we're on, I did want to say congratulations to Tiffany. She's one of our winners. She'll be announced again on our newsletter. But we had a small business shopping thread, and she didn't actually know she was going to be one of the winners on the thread. But I found out,
Oh,
yeah, I found out through Bougie Steps that she was one of the people that decided to shop during that time frame. So she won.
oh, congratulations!
Yes. Congratulations, Tiffany, and thank you for supporting businesses in our directory. We appreciate you.
Yes, thank you.
Uh,
I
this
do
is
not have this in the 10. I have it in a 7.5 and an 8.5.
okay. And those available for special order, or those are the ones that?
Yes, that's what I.
Okay,
Another Leslie, part of the directory, she ordered custom ordered the black in
okay,
this. So
okay.
yes, I can custom order and then just fill out the inquiry and then I can send the info.
Okay, so the question I was going to ask was, to do that, do do you need to go and look to see what the price would be, like what the price point would be for them if they're custom ordering, or
Yes,
would it be
yes.
okay? Okay.
I can see what the price is, and then also since they're seen on the live,
Hmm.
I could just go ahead and compliment you that price that I quoted on the live.
Okay. So the $30 sale.
Hmm. Yes.
Okay. Wow. Yay. Okay. So then there's a link to a special order, Tiffany, and you can tell her what color you want. If you don't want, I know I went black for a second. I gotta go get the link. But if you don't want pink, you can always tell her a different color. If you want just pink, this is the exact color that you want. Then put that on there, tell her the size you need, and then she will go and find special order these items. That's another cool thing about her boutique is that even if you don't see an item anymore or at all on the website, you can always try to special order.
Yes. Yes.
The special order link is actually on the homepage. Well, you don't actually have to do the link. You can just scroll down on the homepage and it will say um, special orders. Don't see what you're looking for. Allow us to special order it for you. Tell us what you need in the special order form below. Put your first name, last name, email, phone number, the type of shoe needed, and provide any further information that you think is important. So let us know on this live if you're just wanting the same exact shoe, or if you think you would want to try a different color or a specific size, or there's anything else you're wanting to do.
Yes.
And then we can go from there. And I'll just drop the link anyways.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you. Okay, so here's the special link. Um, but yeah, so I wanted to go into detail about that shopping thread for anyone that didn't know what I was talking about. We have a small business shopping thread each month. I actually have to announce the new business that we're supposed to be shopping with this month. But each month we have one business that we shop with, and everyone that shops earns a chance to win a prize. If you are not a member of our directory already, you earn a chance to win a special complimentary promo on a membership. If you are a member of our directory, then you earn a chance to have your brand featured again for the next uh, you know, shopping thread. So this last month was Bougie Steps, and then I'll be announcing soon who the next business is that we're all going to shop with. And it's just a way for us to celebrate the businesses in our directory. And I noticed that a lot of people like that. Oh, thank you for sharing, Tiffany. So she says she wants the same exact shoe, Finitra. So if you
Okay.
could just
And a size 10.
yes. And so maybe we could just send over, let us know. Or you said you were going to honor the price, so it would be an invoice of the same exact price.
The same exact. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you, Tiffany.
Okay.
Yay.
Round two
Yes.
of her bougie step shopping.
Yay. Thank
But
you.
but yeah, so we do those shopping threads. And another reason why I did it like that is because I used to do the shopping threads in our Facebook communities, and people love them, but sometimes they slow down because people felt like, okay, I don't feel like going and trying to research every single business every time I want to do the shopping thread. Because I
Right.
knew some of the members in the community, some of them they didn't know. It's a public community. It's over 4,000 members, and people promote from all around. And so I decided, let me do one that's strictly for the members of our directory, because then when you asking me, like, are these real business owners? Are these legitimate brands? Like, have they been, you know,
Yeah.
proof of them servicing people? I can say, yes, they are. If they're a member of our directory, then they are.
Right.
So that was another great way that I was able to, support the businesses, but also support the shoppers too.
Yeah. Yeah. That in that group when you post, it's like you're posting your products, and there's so many people that are in that group that you don't even know that are going to your website. Like it's the directory, like the platforms are like amazing. You just go on there and just like if you're really needing your business and your business scene, and you're needing help with advertising, marketing, Boss Babe is the place to be because she's gonna always be on point, always every time, and help you get your get your business going. So that is the place. Yes.
I really appreciate that, Kanitra.
Yes.
I'm so happy when I get like feedback like that, because we definitely have been working hard to make sure that we're providing support to entrepreneurs at different stages of their business, because
Right.
everybody comes at a different stage. Some people come and they've never had a business and they don't know where to start, what to do, and they just
Yeah.
clarity. And other people come from, I started this business and I tried this route and it hasn't been working for me. So I'm trying to find something different. And
Yeah.
then other people come and they've been established for years. They already have their own rhythm. And I'm just here to further expand it and give them more platforms to place that message on. So,
Right.
so many different reasons why a person would join our directory, and so many different places they're starting from. Some people are stepping out of their comfort zone. They
Right.
want to get on camera and they feel like, okay, I need to get on a podcast or I need to get on a blog. So a lot of different reasons. And I love that about our community. And I appreciate that. Kanitra was referring to two things. First, the shopping community that I mentioned earlier. The shopping community has a lot of our members in it, but the public community has people who are not members of the directory that want to still learn about us or promote their business. And I try to keep it free right now. So it does have about 4,000, 5,000 members. And then the directory, we have a private community and a private directory member chat. And the businesses that are on my website, bossbayblog.com, are verified businesses. So in our directory. And it kind of serves the same purpose. The shoppers don't want to do that research because they don't have time, or maybe it's just really tedious. And business owners want people to know, hey, I'm legitimate, I'm real, and they're confident in their products and services. So I promote it on the platform and I save the shoppers time as well. So that's how I help both parties in the process. Um, Thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate you. Yeah, Tiffany's been killing it. So Tiffany is also a membership specialist. She's one of our newest membership specialists.
Yay.
Yay! Welcome to tea.
Yeah. Welcome.
I was just bragging about you yesterday multiple times. One on my podcast and then one off. I was talking about everyone on my team. I was like, we were talking about how if you treat your team right, it will show in how they take care of the customers. When you don't care, you can tell your team doesn't care.
Yeah.
And that's where we went back to that customer service aspect that you and I were talking about, Kenitra. Like
Yeah.
you walk in somewhere and it's just gloomy and no one says hello. That's because whoever is the leader there may not care. Or they may
Right.
not have found the team that cares with
Take
them.
care of them. Yeah.
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 And That's a whole nother task you have to tackle. But I was talking about how when you care, you put in that work and you're passionate, a lot of times you don't have to strive. Well, you strive for excellence, but you don't have to go seeking out quality. It
Mhm.
finds you. Like quality individuals find you. Everyone that is on my team, I can't talk for others, but my team is amazing. Every single one of them. And I've worked in retail where I've been responsible for managing and growing and hiring teams as a store manager, as a district trainer. And I got to this really cool sweet spot where my team was just perfect. I would say perfect. Like we rarely ever had call outs because everybody loved coming to work.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, anytime somebody called out, there was somebody quickly able to cover the shift because they loved what they did. Um, I had people who wanted to turn down raises because they wanted to stay in my
Oh
store,
yeah.
and I'm
Yeah,
like, you
yeah.
better make
If
your
you're a
money.
good supervisor, good team, you like you don't want to because you never know who else you might run into, and you're like, okay,
Yeah,
this is not my other team lead supervisor. She was awesome. Like it's yeah,
yeah, that's very true.
it does make a
Uh,
difference. Yeah.
I trained a sales associate, and I let her go to work at another store to help them out. She came back, baby. She was tired. She was tired. She was like, "Please don't ever send me nowhere else again."
Because
And I
you
was like,
notice how
what?
other stores run, and you're like, okay, this is not how our store runs.
I said, what do you mean? I was like, what are you saying? She was like, no. She's like, I go to the back. Managers are vaping in the back. She's like, the customers are outside asking for help. They're in the back with their feet up vaping. I can't get a sales associate to help me do the basic selling. She's like, every time a customer needed help, they just look up for me. They don't even try to help the customer. She said, please don't ever send me back to that store again. And then I had a time where I was able to get someone a raise, and I was telling her, "Hey, we get to transfer you to another location," and she was like almost like sad or offended. And she was like, "Did I do something wrong?" I was like, "No." I was like, "I'm trying to make you more money." I was like, "I really love working with you. I do. We don't have to lose contact, but." I want you to make more money, and you're gonna make more money at this location because we don't have any space to promote you up because everybody's already, in a
Yeah.
leadership position. And that was just so funny to me because it was very it was a great experience to know that somebody appreciated the environment that much that they would want to stay versus to go and get paid more. But at the same time, I was like, girl, if you don't go get this raise and go over there and make this money because you don't get it, the next person here is gonna have to,
Yeah.
you know. But she was extremely talented. She's great with customers, fast paced. So it didn't make sense for me to be trying to hold her, just because
Yeah.
she's great when I know she could go make money, more money somewhere
Yeah.
else
Yeah.
that's closer to her.
Yeah.
So yeah. But it's just moments like that that motivate me to try to have the best experience for my customers, but also for my team, because I know that if I take care of my team, they're going to take care of my customers as
Right.
if it was the way that I would want them to take care of them or the way that I would take care of them myself.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
what I appreciate. But yeah, I was just talking about that on the podcast. I was like, yeah, can't speak for all you other people, but over here we're the team. We're amazing. Just everybody's just amazing. It's just a wonderful, wonderful experience, wonderful environment. And we are accepting on people who would like to be a part of our sales team. We have currently filled 3 positions. There's only one left for a membership specialist. So anyone that's looking for like a part-time job, well, part-time work because technically it's a contracted position legally. Therefore, there's a couple of benefits that come with that. The first benefit is that you do not have to go by a schedule. If you ever work a contracted position in Texas, legally they cannot tell you when you schedule. So they can't tell you you're working on Tuesday at 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. You're working on Wednesday. That's illegal. They can tell you here are our work hours. Choose
Right.
whatever hours you want to work.
Hmm.
But the other route is not right. And then also you have flexibility of you work when you want. You pick your hours when you want to. So, you know, for people who want a part-time gig, highly educated. Highly educated.
Okay. I'll pass
Hi.
it around.
You said what?
I'll pass that around like this. Like a lot of people are looking for like part time
Mm-hmm.
because this day and time like you might need it. So a lot of people are looking for like part time, like after their full time job, and so yeah.
Yeah, because gas costs an arm and a leg. You might not leave with all your parts if you go to the gas station because that's how high it is. That's how
Right,
expensive it is.
right. You might not make it down the street because
I
once
gotta
you
give
get
you
in there,
my
you be like, it didn't even move.
I gotta give you my firstborn just to get gas to get down this corner. Like that don't make no sense. So
Right.
financially, people are always looking for ways to be even more secure and have that backup income. And
Mhm.
once you get the hang of it, it's really a great source of income. But also, there are people out here who are extremely talented in sales and in communication, and they're not getting paid what they deserve to be. In my opinion, I would say what they deserve to be paid. Because if you're
Mhm.
bringing sales to a company, you're the reason why it functions so well. I
Right,
feel like raises should be happening more often, and we should stop using the blanket excuse of, well, I can't give you a raise because everybody didn't do well. Because how do we expect to do well if we keep
right,
in this discouraging work environment? If the
mhm.
good people are doing great and you tell them I can't give you a raise because bad people are not doing well, that's not their responsibility.
Right,
That you
right.
hired on somebody that stares at the wall all day. That don't have anything
Yeah,
to do with them.
yeah.
So I always was a fan of individual incentivization because I worked in sales environments that were competitive. And after working all day selling all these products, I mean, y'all see me now at Boss Day Blah, but at another brand for a different brand working like that. And then you come to tell me I can't get a bonus because we didn't get it collectively.
Right. Yeah.
What?
Um. Yeah. That's yeah.
Give me all my sales back. And I mean, I did it because I loved selling. So it was a great experience. Like the customers, some of them I'm still in contact with today, or I still have their contact information. Some of them I still follow on Facebook. But outside of that, like, there was really no other real incentives for bringing in $2,000, $3,000 sales. You know, I was like, dang,
Yeah.
well, what is life? You just work your soul and then they say,
Yeah. Just
same old check.
yeah.
So I couldn't do it. I was like, I can't. I got to get up out of here. I don't know what I got to do, but I got to get up out of here. And then when they tell you stuff like, oh, if you just stay, we'll give you more money. Why didn't you just give me more money from the start?
So
Or
they
when
have
you
to.
saw that I
Yeah.
was a
Have to.
great worker?
Yeah. Because you're a great worker. I mean, isn't that part of like the interview, like the interview process when you go in? You like,
I'm like, okay, so now that I'm exiting, you want to pay me what I deserve to be paid. Not when you saw how great my work was, not when you interviewed me and we had a great interview, but
right.
when I'm exiting and leaving, it's just not this culture that we have in work. People are not very appreciative of their team. And they're also not very good with their people skills, like how to talk to people, how to effectively communicate, um, how to be considerate of everybody on the team without sacrificing the business. You can do that,
Yeah.
but you're trained to feel like the business is everything, and anything outside the business, I'm sacrificing the sales of the business, which is not true.
You
I
know.
could still give my team member a day off and in the same breath make money from my business because when she
Right.
takes a break, she feels good, she comes back ready to work versus trying to work her to death every single day. And
Overworked and then
yeah,
they're like not giving her 100% because
yeah,
she's being overworked. Like,
yeah. I'm like, no, we don't need to this what's that word? This sweatshop mentality.
right.
Yeah, we can't be doing that. It's not worth it because your stress levels that you go through being like worked down like that and
Hmm.
then not living your life. If you have family, friends, relationships, all that goes to the back burner.
Right. Yeah.
It's not a pleasant experience. So I know that from experiencing it, but also watching the right way on how to treat people told me like, okay, you create a wonderful work environment, you create a wonderful customer service system
Yeah.
automatically. So,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we went off the topic. We went into all kinds of stuff, y'all. Gas, income, sales opportunities, bossayblog.com. Check it out. Um, but let's get back into these sales and special promos. So we did walk through a few promos. I want to let you pull up any other shoes you want to show on the camera, and just going to share these promos one more time.
Okay. Um, not, I have the boots, which the boots are the sale price of $30.
Mm-hmm.
So these are originally like I have the thigh high boots, which these are $30 sale.
Okay.
So originally these are I believe 50 was $50. Um, so these are really really cute and different. So these are thigh high boots with the attached belt. And I feel like you can wear these so many different ways. I have this style in the black and I have it in the red. And then it's
Okay.
also the heel. It's not that skinny heel. It's that square heel, the thick heel, and then it has the not the round toe, but kind of the square toe, but it is more. It's comfortable. So I
Okay.
love this style, and I love the versatile of it, and I love it. It's so different.
Yeah, I like those too. I wore those out, baby. I wore them boots down.
These are really, really cute. So these are with the sale $30.
Okay. And then let's see. Okay, so here's the price list that I have for anyone that's watching. We have $5 sandals today only. After today, they will no longer be available. We have, hold on, because I got more than one. Okay, so we got $5 sandals today only. We have a 7.5 black boots, $10. We have a size 10 leather ankle boots. They're like the black leather ankle boots that have a square tip almost. Those are the last pair, so those are $10 in a size 10. We have a size 7 leopard heel, $10. We have a 7.5 pink fluffy heel, $10. We have a rose gold heel, $10, and we have a red mule heel, $10, and a nude mule heel, $10. Kanitra, is it okay? As I listed off, can you show off the shoe that I'm talking about?
Oh, yes.
Okay, I thought it would be a good visual for the shoppers
Okay.
watching the replay after we get off. So I'll start with the size 10 black leather ankle boots, priced at $10. Let me know when you have those on the screen.
Okay. They're on this one.
Okay. And then these are almost like a square tip black leather boot.
Mm-hmm.
Like she said, ankle boot, really stylish, a shiny kind of texture. And the
Yes.
heel is like not super thin, but not super thick either, kind of in between. It's like a almost a narrow line on the
Yeah.
outside. And that is a size 10. Last pair, so it's $10.
Yes.
For this one, you do need to go to the website and you should be able to text her from her website. I'm dropping the link for anyone that wants to go there and tell her that you want this because this price point is exclusive today only.
Yes.
All right. The next pair of shoes that I'm showing off is going to be let's see, Facebook. Hold on. Lost you that quick. Hold on. Oh, this is the size 7.5 black leather boots in a size 10. Or I'm sorry, the black boots. They're not black leather.
Oh, the black suede booty.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And these booties are the same ones that we were lifting up earlier in a size 7.5. It is the last pair, so they are $10.
Yes.
Okay. And then the next item that we are showing off, let's see, hold on, is going to be the size 7 leopard heel.
Okay.
This leopard heel is a nice, fun, sexy heel with that strap, kind of like a Mary Jane style strap. And this is going to be $10 because it is the last pair. The heel is, I would say, a medium length. It's not super super high, but it's not
Right.
very very low, so kind of in between. Nice thick wrap at the top.
Mm-hmm.
So those are $10.
Yes.
The next one that we have is a size 7.5, pink fluffy heel. Last pair, $10. Beautiful, stylish heel. Very nostalgic. Has a beautiful gold hardware on the heel,
Yes.
and then nice pink fluffy style shoe. And the actual tip of the shoe is like a pointed tip.
Yes.
Dropping the website here for anyone that wants to go and look at these products, or text her from the website if you want the special promo. Okay. The next item that I am showcasing or I'm talking about is a size 6 rose gold, $10. Today only. It is the last pair. So these are a rose gold mule classic shoe, very low heel, so they're going to be extremely comfortable compared to higher heel.
Mm-hmm.
A beautiful rose gold sparkly decor on the outside of the shoe. It has a mixture of, I would say, fabric and actual gems on it. And then the outside of the shoe has a nice pretty shine on it.
Yes.
And that one is $10, size 6. Okay. The next shoe is a 7.5 red mule, the red mule heel. And this red mule heel is going to have the translucent strap on it. Very pretty, sexy shoe, a little bit higher than the ones that we just previously saw, but these are trending heels. And then if you look at the tip, it is a pointed tip. All right. The next one that we have is going to be the size 7 narrow nude mule heel. And just like the red one, it's also $10 because it is it's the last of its kind. And that heel is like a really nice, I would say, stylish retro kind of heel when it comes to the actual heel.
Yes.
It's a little bit narrow, um, when you're holding it, but it has that triangular shape at the bottom of the heel.
Yes.
Because it has these thick straps, it's going to be narrow. So it's, if you're someone that has a narrow foot, then that's great. If you don't, then you're going to want to go one size. You got to go one size higher in this shoe.
Yes.
So based off of the fact that it is a size 7, if you have a narrow foot, then you don't want to go with this if you're a size 7. Now, if you're a size 6 and you have a regular
Right.
foot, then you want to go with this size 7. It'll work out for you. But if your true size is 7 and you don't have a narrow foot, then this will not work. This is the last size.
Right.
All right. And then let me see. I think that's all on my list. Did you want to show off the last items that you had that were not on sale? Well, they're on sale, but they're not on the last.
Oh, yes. These I wanted to show these cute platforms. These are really really cute.
Okay.
It's the blush pink, the blush pink platform heel.
Mm-hmm.
It has the peak toe in the front. It has the strap at the ankle. I just love this because I feel like it's so, I could say retro, but I feel like
Yeah.
you can do, like you can even wear jeans with this, like jeans. I could see some wide leg jeans, even a dress, a maxi dress will really really be cute.
Mm-hmm.
And this, I feel like this is really really cute. So I only have this two sizes left in this one. It's a size 8,
Okay. I
and
immediately
these
thought of
are
Chaka
pretty.
Khan with these shoes. I don't know why I just did. What you gonna do for me? What you gonna do for me? I love that song, by the way. Let me drop that in the comments for y'all if y'all need that. But go ahead, please continue. I'm sorry, I'm going to distract you.
The only size I have is a size 8, but I have two sizes 8, two size 8. So this is really really cute, and they're $20.
Okay, you said those are how many dollars?
20.
$20. Okay, that's a steal, guys. Let's see. All right, I'm sharing this song. I feel like I should share one song that comes to mind with each heel that you show off. So for these platforms, those are a what size left?
Eight, size eight.
Okay. Size 8
Yes,
platform heel on sale for, we said, $20.
$20.
Okay. And the song that I think of is Chaka Khan, and it is "What You Gonna Do for Me."
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I would
Sing it
play
one
it, but
more time.
you said what?
Sing it one more time.
What you gonna do for me? What you gonna do for me? When the cats are down. Please, guys, don't leave. I'll stop. Okay, let me see. I'm looking for the name. I couldn't find it. Hold on. I know it's on here because I saw it.
Those are the blush pink.
Oh, okay. Yep, and that's a good way to describe. So it's like it's in between. It looks like a nude, but there
Yeah,
it's
it
like
kind of looks like a
soft.
nude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cute, especially for spring and summer.
Mhm. Okay. Well, there's a song. Y'all did get a demo of the song. If y'all want my version, just let me know. Um, but if you want to hear the actual song, I have the link to these shoes and the link to that song too. So yeah, check that out. Okay, what's the next one that we got?
This shoe is it's another, I would say blush pink also. So
Okay.
this one is the Nude Illusion heel,
Okay.
and it has the clear heel, also
Oh.
the clear backing, and then it has the clear toe, which is a pointed toe,
Mhm.
and it has the ankle strap where you buckle in on ankle.
Mhm.
These are really really cute. I have I think a couple sizes left in this one.
8.5 and a 7.5.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
and these are 20.
Okay, got it. Nude, translucent heel, $20. I don't know. What song do you think? What comes to mind when you see that?
You know, when I see this shoe, you know who I think of? I think of Whitney Houston.
Ooh, which song?
Now I'm gonna go way back. Um,
Okay.
um, what's the song
Ooh.
she had? The boy. No, was it the boy?
$1 Million Bill or not that one?
What's the name? No, the one where she was. Oh, let's get fit for the boy. No, that's not Whitney. That's not Whitney. That's Denise. What is her
She has so many songs, but they're all amazing that I've listened to. I haven't heard a Whitney song that I didn't like yet.
name? Yeah, I'm thinking like when she first like started to
First
sing.
started out
Yeah. Um, what is oh, I'm gonna have to pull it up 'cause I can see the video in my mind.
of the Whitney Houston thing. Okay, now I'm curious.
Yeah, I think of Whitney Houston when I see this shoe.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna pick any random Whitney Houston song, and my favorite is $1 Million Bill. That's the first song I ever
Wait,
heard.
sing that one. I haven't.
You know that song? It starts off, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm talking about? If he makes you feel like $1 million bill, say oh, oh.
Oh,
You
okay.
remember that song?
Yes, but oh, okay, okay.
That was my jam. My
Now I'm
jam.
pulling up. I'm like, let me pull up.
I
I
wasn't
can't
even.
think. Oh, okay. I want to dance with somebody. That's the song.
Oh, okay, that's the one you're
This shoe.
thinking about. Okay, I'm gonna put both because those are both really good. I wanna dance with somebody. All right.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think.
what's the other one you got for us? That is a good song though.
The other one is similar to this one, except it's on the chocolate brown, and it ties up around the ankle.
Okay, I know exactly which one you're talking about without even looking at it.
This brown, I love this chocolate brown. It's really, really pretty. And the straps have the long strap you can wrap around the ankle with the gold detail on the end. And this is a size 10. I think I have a size 10. And what other sizes? I think it's a size 10 and a 9, I believe.
Okay,
This is called the Boss Moves Chocolate Hill.
I just had that one on my screen. Yes, Boss Moves, Stiletto, Pumps, in the class. Okay, yes, let me go ahead and put that on the screen. Everybody be like, can we get the products without the background music? Is that possible? Stiletto. Okay, let me see. And these are chocolate heels. They're what price did you say those were? $20, right?
These are 20. Yes.
Okay. Chocolate heels, $20. So we got shoes on sale for $5, $10, $20. Shipping is only $5
Yes.
per shoe. So it's still a steal of a price because that shipping can be kind of crazy lately. Um, but I have all the links attached in the comments for anyone that's watching and wants to go explore on their own time. You can check it out through YouTube. Some of the comments are popping up on Facebook, some of them are not. So if you're watching on Facebook, but you're trying to grab these links, I'm going to still go back and share it. Um, but just head on over to YouTube if you want all of them popping up on the screen. Let's see. Okay, what else you got?
Let's go. I have one more shoe. I have a pump. And this is if you're a person that is likes to do different colors or different styles and patterns, I think this pump is great. This is a neon pump. It says neon yellow, but I feel like it kind of has a little yellowish green
Hmm.
to it.
Oh,
Um,
those are so
and
cute.
these are, yes, thank you. So
Hmm.
I think I have an 8 and an 8.5 in this one. I just feel like it's so different, and then the
Yeah.
color is
I
unique.
think of Mark Anthony, that song "Living La Vida Loca." That's I don't know why, but that's what I think of when I see it. And I also think of like Miami, just fun, vibrant
Yeah.
locations and stuff. Those look
Mhm.
really good with bold red, bold pink,
Yes.
all white, even all black. It's so crazy how even though it looks like a really bold and loud color, you can mix it
Mhm.
up. So if I wanted to be corporate, really stylish with just a pop of print, I could do all black, professional, modern dress. And then I
Mhm.
can have those as my heel with nude lipstick and nude nails.
Yeah.
Or I could have fun, do all white with red lipstick and, bold color blocks, maybe a blue belt. Like there's so much fun you can have.
Yeah. It's so much. Yeah. And I actually have found I have found like two purses that really match this pattern, but
Hmm.
I sold out of them. But they were really really cute, and they
Hmm.
matched it like to a T.
I think I remember seeing a post that you had for matching that. I think I remember that.
Yeah, it was really really cute.
Okay, and what size again was that?
8 and 8.5.
Okay, got it. Any other ones that you have?
Um,
I'm looking for the link on that one.
no, I think that, I do have. Well, I have one more boot. It's an ankle boot. Suede, a suede brown booty. This one is a suede ankle booty. It ties up in the back, and it you can tighten it as well on the ankle. Um, the heel is like a square heel, and the rounded toe.
Okay, and wait, what size are those?
This is size 10, I think
Mm,
I have two left, 8.5 and a 10.
mm, noted. And okay, so those are on sale for 30, right?
Yes.
Okay, got it. Keeping that in mind. Because I know I normally do a size 9, 9.5, but sometimes with booties and stuff, you can go up a size because you're wearing socks. You know, if you're wearing socks in
Right.
the winter time and stuff or layering, it's
Mm-hmm.
perfect. And for me, I do tend to layer. And also, I don't know if you've experienced this yourself, but like lately I've been feeling like shoe sizes, I always have to end up going up a size most of the time. Like
Yeah, I do too.
the vendors, I feel like they're starting to change the size ratios, but it's not like I'm a size 9, but then when I try the shoe on, I could do a 9.5 or a 10.
Yeah,
I
I
see
can go.
people
Me
on-
too. Same. I can go
yeah.
up either a half a size. Yeah,
And
I
it didn't
feel
used to
like
be
yeah,
that.
something is going on with like the sizing of the shoe.
Mm-hmm.
But even with open toed shoes, I'm like, wait. So I'm actually an 8.5, but I'm like, okay, well let me go up a 9, and then the 9 fits perfect. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah. And another thing that I didn't used to do growing up is like me and my mother couldn't normally wear the same shoe because my feet are bigger. And so now lately I've been able to wear stuff that we're like it's I don't know, it's weird, but
Yeah, that's,
like it's me or is it just the shoe size is
I
changing?
think it's the shoes, the shoe sizes.
Okay, well, did we show off all of them? Do we have anything else?
Yes, I wanted to add one more thing. I wanted to
Take your time.
reintroduce my book. This is my first book that was published in July 2024.
Mhm.
And I just want to reintroduce it and let people know that they can order it on Amazon, or you can message me even on the website. You can order it. Or if we just want to do the text me on there. This is my book. I didn't know this is my work. Published in July 24. And it's just going over the things that challenges and struggles that I dealt with, and still today, have some challenges. And it's just going over the details of me going through as a young teenager being sexually abused by a family member, close family member, and then
Mhm.
also getting into a relationship of domestic violence. And then in this book, it just tells what I went through, and it also gives out the red flags of if you're noticing something and you think something is not right. Um, go notice the red flags, and it has uh, also an option where you can write down what you're feeling in the back after each chapter, and
Okay.
also resources of if you know someone that is dealing with uh, domestic violence or any type of sexual trauma or anything like that. It has resources that you can reach out to them, or give or resources for yourself. Anyone that you think that will need that help.
Oh, thank you, Tiffany. She says she
Thank
will be
you.
purchasing.
Thank you, Tiffany.
I really love this, and honestly, I'm kind of curious to know if you're okay or if you're comfortable with sharing. To Tiffany, thank you so much. She said she'll also be sharing the book. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I'm wondering, like, wait, hold on. Why you can't see me?
Oh,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What? No! I don't know what's going on. Hold on.
okay.
Okay, here we go. I was gonna say, I was gonna start singing out of worriness. Little, huh? But no, I really listen. The more tired I become, the harder it is for my brain to stay focused on one topic. I'm telling y'all, it's a lot. But this is like my fifth event today.
Wow.
But I did want to ask you. So, if you're okay with sharing, what are some of the things that still affect you now that came from, like, as an aftermath of some of these experiences, or that you still work through now?
Um, after that relationship, it was hard for me to get into another relationship.
Mm,
Only because I was so guarded, and I always felt like, okay, in my mind, what do they really like? What are you really being serious, or
yeah.
are are your feelings really true feelings?
Yeah.
So, I always had that question, and it took me a while to get back to feeling like, okay, well, this person is for me. They really are truly genuine.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you deal with people that are really, their feelings are really genuine. They're only like trying to tell you what you think they want you to hear. There's
Yeah.
nothing to hear. So, that for me, that was really challenging because I, started out from being in a relationship for almost 8, 9 years,
Wow.
going into, just being by myself and then working my way back into, getting to know someone and then the next step, oh, are you really genuine about what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I understand that.
that, for me, that was the most challenging in trying to get back to me because I was so used to, you know, hiding my feelings, or if I say something, I feel like I'm going to be, something's going to be said, or, just trying to get back to me before the relationship.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? The beautiful and scary thing about that is that when you have gone through a trauma in life, speaking from experience, you spend your time, parts of your life, trying to get back to who you were before. Um, but I truly feel that you never get back to who you were before because who you are has changed. And it doesn't mean that it's for the worst, but you have evolved into someone different because you are now aware of some of the hardships that other people could possibly be experiencing in this life. So you're never going to be at the same consciousness that you were before you went through this trauma because now you have the reality and the understanding that just like I experienced this in silence or I went through this, someone else could be going through this now. So it's a different level of awareness and wisdom that will always be attached to you. And you could never go back to that. And then, even after growing and getting through the trauma, the level of strength, the level of awareness, healing, you weren't there before that trauma. And
Right.
it's not to say that that trauma helped you because I hate when people say, well, look, everybody has their feelings, but when somebody's like, I just want to thank my haters, I don't want to thank you. I don't want to thank you for doing stuff you had no business doing. You should have been there.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
didn't. I would say it helped. It like helped me, but I feel like it opened up my eyes. It opened up
Exactly.
my eyes to several things of me being absent-minded to with
Yeah.
the things that were happening. So after this, going through that, being guarded and being and dating again, it
Hmm.
opened up my eyes to see. Okay, this I know now. I know
Yeah.
what really is. Okay, well, if somebody comes to you saying all of this, and you go, okay, well, you know
Hmm.
what?
And most
I can see. I
importantly,
can truly see.
yeah,
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 so
it
it's
allowed you to
it's an eye awakening.
differentiate.
Yeah.
And I also think, Kanitra, most importantly, it opened up your eyes to your own integrity. Because when you go through trauma, we often focus on, the good and the bad that we take from it. But one very true and positive and raw thing is that it shows you your own integrity. Because when you were going through this relationship or dealing with this person, your integrity was, I want to love this person. I want to be there for them. I want to support them. I want to show up for them. Even sometimes to the point where you don't want to leave when you have
Right.
to.
Yeah.
And that's your integrity as a person. You're loving, you're loyal, you're caring. You don't have negative intention. So when you get with a person who does have negative intention, is insecure, and is trying to project that onto you, you're
Right.
shocked. You're taken aback because that's never who you were. So even though it was a negative experience, I would say to anyone out there that's dealing with or has gone through trauma, remember too, even though it did reveal nasty truth about some people out there, it also showed a beautiful truth about you because you were that person before the trauma and you have that same integrity after, even though you may have to work on yourself and you have to be aware of how that trauma has affected you, that
Yeah.
character and that truth, it was always there. So that's another reason why I never want to say like, I want to thank, the people that put me through X, Y, and Z because I shouldn't have been put through that for us to know that I'm that person. I shouldn't
Right.
have to go through being in a terrible work environment to know that I was a hardworking individual that persevered through it. Why do I have to go through it for you to see it and appreciate it?
Yeah.
So
You're
I
right.
have that sentiment, but I do understand what you mean when you say like being able to differentiate the difference like between a good person with great intentions or an unaware person with great intentions versus someone who is truly intentionally set out to hurt you. And when we're talking about domestic abuse or traumatic relationships, I do have to say to the women, sometimes it doesn't even matter what their intention was. It matters that they did it because now I have to prioritize myself because I see that you're not doing it for me. You're not prioritizing me, and I have to prioritize me. So, whether it was a good intention or a negative intention, the behavior itself is unhealthy. I now have to retract.
Yes.
So, yeah. And Tiffany had some feedback. She said the trauma is a catalyst so that you can walk in the purpose that was always meant for you.
Oh
And
wow. Yes.
yeah, that it definitely can be a catalyst. But I like the word that you use, catalyst. It's a part of something that created a change, whether it was, felt like it was for the better or not, but it
Right.
wasn't the sole purpose. It wasn't the being. You are the purpose. You are the being. So I like to try to leave that sentiment for people that experienced that or went through it, men and women. And then she also said they saw the greatness and wanted to dim it. That is absolutely a thing. Oh my God, I just got done talking about this
Yes.
this
Oh.
topic. Sometimes people see you happy and
Mm-hmm.
they don't, and this is where we make the mistake of thinking that trauma or abusiveness has to come from an abuser or an aggressor.
Right.
Sometimes trauma and abuse can come from people that seem to be healthy individuals in your life, and they don't realize that they're exhibiting an abusive behavior, and you have to recognize that yourself so that you are not pulled into that, because
But
like you were
yeah.
saying, they see your light, they see your positivity, and they just want to dim that out.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so being able to say, okay, this isn't you, this is you speaking from insecurity, allows you to just let stuff roll off your back. Do you know how many times a person has said something to me or made a comment about me that was just absolutely uncalled for, out of nowhere? And I thought to myself, what have I ever done to you except for promote you, uplift you, share you, celebrate you, have your back? What have I ever done to you? And in those moments, I had to say, I haven't done anything to this person.
Yeah.
There's nothing. It's something within them, because you have to have some kind of internal issues to be trying to bring down somebody who does nothing but try to uplift you.
Yeah.
And that in itself is kind of like I won't say that behavior is abusive. I would say it's a tendency that abusive people tend to carry.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like a habit. Like they do it over and over again, but it's like they're so used to it. So it
yeah,
just rolls off their back. Like they just say it and roll on. Like, okay, did you not just hear yourself? Like,
yeah, and they're
so
so
yeah.
comfortable with it. Sometimes they don't mean to do it, but in many cases, they don't even realize they're saying it or doing it.
Right. Yeah.
And you have to just know how to gracefully exit the conversation, mentally exit the conversation when you
Yeah.
experience these things. Because I've had times where people have said things to be petty, people have said things to test, how confident I am in myself. And I've had to just gracefully exit. Um, I had one time I was talking about my business or my dreams to somebody, and they were like, "Yeah, that's if you do it." Okay, bye.
Yeah.
I had rooms that I've been into where I remember, and this is nothing negative against this individual because we were younger at this time, but this is a perfect example of how internal insecurity, and internal battles can be projected onto other people, or they will try to. And I remember talking about how I was having a gathering. It was like a party or something that I wanted to do, and I don't normally do them. So I was like, "Oh, I can't wait to bring all these people together. Yada yada. We're gonna do this, this, and that." And I think I ended up not having the party, but it wasn't because of that individual. It was because the summer was so quick. I didn't want to see family in Louisiana. But in the process of me talking about this party, he mumbled something, and she was like, That's if you have anybody who's going to show up to that. It's probably not going to be anybody there. It's probably going to be like 3 people there. That's what she said, something along those lines. And it was in front of other people. And I just didn't understand why. And immediately my first response was, "Oh, you ain't got to worry about how many people because you ain't going to be there. You ain't got to worry."
Yeah. And that,
What
that
you
just shows
agree?
that most people, which is crazy, are have insecurities and jealous, really. And
Yeah,
it's crazy that you could be with a significant other or, spouse, and that person can be jealous of you. Like
yeah,
that's actually what I dealt with. Like, and I was like, you're in it for to be with that person, to love, support,
yeah.
and for them to deep down feel those feelings. You're like, okay, what is this?
It's
So,
weird because you are coming from a place of love and adoration, and I want to lift you up. I want to build you up. I want to talk about all the great things you're doing. I want to support you. And this is an individual who is insecure within themselves, and so they are seeking insecurities within you. They're probing to see how far they can go. They're pushing to see what areas you are touchy and sensitive and vulnerable in, so that they can find that area and use that against you. And
yeah,
the best thing that I could say to people that will help you to notice that is by not responding, even if it is something you're insecure about. And you could even intentionally share something as if it's an insecurity. And down the line, if that person uses that against you, they were waiting for you to share that. You can learn a lot about people.
yeah,
Because I had moments where I said I was insecure about something, but when I said insecure, I really meant like a little insecure, a little nervous, but not anything where it's like gonna make or break me. And
right,
an individual came back and thought that they were going to use that and throw it in my face. And it was a perfect opportunity for me to see, like, oh, this is really what your intention was. But
right,
obviously, they were disappointed because I didn't mean that serious of an insecurity to where I was going to allow you to still be in my presence. But
yeah,
they thought that, and I was like, oh, bye.
right,
God, one time somebody had mentioned something about my weight. I had a time where an individual mentioned something about my possessions, like what I had. Um, I had times where people mentioned things about my dreams or what I was trying to pursue, and sometimes even tried to compete against me financially. Which, in my mind, I'm thinking, why would you compete with your partner?
yeah,
But that was the case. I've had times where they would try to belittle my accomplishments or my achievements, and these were all just ways to see how far they could probe. And
yeah,
each time, um, I just gracefully held my own, even when it did hurt. It wasn't what they were saying that hurt because I didn't care about those things. It was the fact that it was coming from a person that I am intentionally building up. That you
right,
would then go and even be comfortable saying something about me or trying to compare me. Like,
yeah,
I remember one time somebody said something about my car. They were like, this X amount, because it was like a lower price car. It was a cash car, and who cares? Because it was paid off and it was mine.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
I ended up giving it to someone because a family member had an accident. At the time, I was younger. I didn't feel like I needed that vehicle. I knew I could get another one. I was making great money. So I gave them the vehicle. We moved on. I got a different vehicle. But when I was using that vehicle, that individual was like, "Oh, this $2,000 piece of That's what yeah. And it
yeah,
was,
that,
there were we had a disagreement, but even then to say that it was more so to try to make me feel better, like to get at
yeah,
me.
like it's, yeah,
Uh-huh. And then guess what? When we needed to ride around to use things because that individual's vehicle broke down, we rode around in that $2,000 piece of
mm-hmm, yeah,
surprise.
right, yeah,
So, it's moments like that that make you say to be really mindful of how you treat people. Um, and also to never open your mouth to try to belittle what someone else has, because that could be the very
yeah,
thing that keeps you going.
yeah,
Um, and most importantly, to understand that people say anything sometimes just to get at you, but in all reality, you'll be the person that they're looking to at the end of the day to help them or to support
yeah,
them. So you can't take anything that they say to heart. You can't take any of it serious. You have to take it with a grain of salt and keep on
yeah,
moving.
and that
Um,
was actually, yeah, because if I would have listened years ago to that, I don't think I would have ever pushed myself to do what I'm doing now. Like I was
you
told
told
I
me
could
that.
never make
Yeah.
it without that person. I was told that I would, during the time I wanted to go, go to school to business management, like
Hmm.
manager, like manager, like in the medical field, I was told, oh, you can't be a boss. Like you're not able to. Basically, telling me like you're not able to give anybody else instructions, or but hey, I don't have to give anybody instructions because I'm my own boss.
Yeah.
So just to come out on top and just with the favor that I have and over my life and God and everything's been for me, I am proud of myself because I
Yeah.
overcame so much. So to anybody that's out there that thinks they can do it because of the situation, relationship, or whatever the case may be, keep pushing. Yes, you can. Yes,
Yeah. You can. And do not listen to people because they will have you in some messed up situations. Like, what if I would have listened to that person and I said, you know what, this is a $2,000 piece of shit. Let me go get me on a car note for the most expensive vehicle that
you
looks the
can.
fanciest so that I can appeal to what other people think I should be driving at this
Yeah.
time. And then I went and got on that car note. And then I went and got in debt because I wasn't prepared for the car note or because it became an extra, piece of
Yeah.
income or that I had to let go of. So
Mm-hmm.
you can't do things just because what other people make you feel like you should do. You got to always focus on what makes sense for you.
Right.
And that was actually the conversation that I was talking about today when I was at Mabel's. It's about um, not allowing peer pressure or other people's insecurities to formulate your decisions. They have to be based off of what makes sense for you.
Right.
Because those same people will have you in terrible spaces and they will not be there to pull you out of it. And when it comes back to these relationships that are abusive, men and women, I want both to hear this. You will
Mm-hmm.
have people who are so insecure that they want to latch onto you because you're all that they have. But instead of telling you that, they'll try to make you feel like they're all that you have.
Yes.
And you've got to get away from relationships and people who try to do that. Friendships, wives, husbands that try to make you feel like you don't have anything in this world except for them. It's a very unhealthy habit to have.
Yes. It
You
is.
have more people who will support you and help you. So
Yep.
I'm so glad that you're doing what you're doing, Kanitra, because, um, you know, I always get like emotional and sentimental about it when I think about women that have gone through that or men that have gone through that. But I resonate specifically with women that physically are scared to leave a relationship because I told you my mother left a domestically abusive relationship. And when she left, she went to a shelter temporarily to find a healthier space to be in. And the things that she told me some of these women went through were so like depressing and just so disheartening. Like, for example, people will come and donate stuff to the shelter, they'll donate food. And instead of the people who were in charge of the shelter giving the women in the shelter the food to give to their children, they would take that food home or they would lock it up inside of a deep freezer and then they would take the food home to their families and they
Oh.
would leave the people at the shelter with ramen noodles and stuff that has no nutritional value.
Oh. Wow.
So that's some of the stuff that people go through when they are trying to get back on their feet. And it can make them feel like, well, maybe I do need to go back to where I was because that really is all I had. And that's the only person that ever,
Yeah.
provided. If
Yeah.
they, yeah,
That's.
if they financially provided, you feel like, well, maybe I just need to be here. It's better for me to be here and let my child have what they need than to go to a shelter and my child not have what they need.
Not having. Yeah.
Did did you ever feel that way?
I had this one a situation happened, and I went to the authorities
Hmm.
and told them what happened, and they actually kind of just like wrote it out, like asking me, "Are you sure you want to?" And that's how I feel when so many people are trying to get help, like they are going to the authorities and them coming back asking, "Well, is that what you really want to do?" Well, why I am here? Yes. Why do you think I'm here?
Yeah,
And then they, well, you've been with this person for blah blah blah. That's not. This person just did this. So I'm
yeah.
coming to tell that someone that I need help and I want this done, not for you to come back and ask me, is this what you really want to do?
And I
Like,
can't stand when people,
yeah. So that
I
and that's
know.
people with authority. So that
Yeah.
that that was my situation, and I feel like so many men and women are doing it, and then they don't do it because they start thinking like, okay, well, should I do this?
Yeah.
So it. It's a lot. I feel like I want to do so much more to help and just like get that out there that, don't, if it's any harm to you or if it's like you're not, it's not meant for you and you're going back and forth with this, try to get some type of help and to get it resolved.
And anytime that you are being abused or hurt, emotionally, spiritually, financially, physically, you're not thinking straight.
Right.
And people don't take that into account. It's like if I'm in pain, for example, for me as a woman at least, when it's around that time of month and I'm going through my cramps, I'm in pain. And sometimes people come to me. This is why I try not to work during this time of month. But people will come to me asking me questions. And I'm like, I'm really in pain right now. I can't focus on what it is that you're wanting me to focus on. I
Right.
need to focus on laying down somewhere and, recuperating.
Mm-hmm.
And when you are being physically or emotionally abused, you are not in a state of like you're able to really focus in the way you normally would. There's a lot of stuff going on in your mind.
Yeah.
So when people are making you feel like you're doubting yourself or trying to doubt yourself,
Mm-hmm.
um, they don't understand the things that you're already going through in an abusive situation. People
Right.
don't they don't get that. And I don't know how else to explain it to a person because I think we give abusers too much. We don't give them enough credit for how deceptive they can be. You can
Mm-hmm.
be with a man or a woman for years and they can be so sweet to everybody else, their community, their neighbors, their friends, your family, and it'll be a couple years down the line and you not even know this woman or man that you were talking to.
Yeah.
And they'll do things and say things to you that you would have never thought they would ever say. And if you were to go to repeat it to somebody, they would think you were the liar.
Everything. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I know this because I've seen this with my own eyes. I've seen a man be with a woman for years and then just snap because he didn't get what he wanted or what he thought he was going to get out of a person, or because that person found out information about him that revealed who he truly was. And so now he's angry at them.
Mm-hmm.
And people from the outside would say, well, why would you be with somebody? Why would you have kids with somebody? People will lie and they will hold up a wall for as long as they can. It's not normal that a person would hold that up for 5 to 7 years, but it can happen where
Yeah.
a person will hold up a wall until you have had a child, until you have gotten married. They
Mm-hmm.
there are people out there that are really that good. And some people say, well, wouldn't there be a clue? Wouldn't there be a sign? Not in every situation,
No, not yeah.
because when people become professional liars, they can go in an act for as long as they need to until they feel like they have someone in their grasp.
That
Now
yeah.
we have a child together, and now I'm about to show you how I really am. Now when you ask me for food or for money, I'm gonna tell you go get it yourself. Go to work, do something, be more productive. You're not useful enough. I'm gonna tell you all the things that I want to tell you because I have you in a place that is vulnerable and you probably feel like you don't have anyone else in this world.
Exactly.
And that's what people don't understand about a manipulator is that some of them are very patient.
Yeah.
So I would practice not judging or passing judgment onto other people simply
That's the thing
because
too. I feel like that's another reason why men and women are don't want to, say anything because they are going to be judged.
yeah,
Like, well, like you
yeah.
said, why would you stay that long? Why would you? You never know the reason why
Mhm.
that person stayed that long. Because for me, I was fearful of finances, so
Yeah.
I was always, I always had the second income. So I'm
Mm.
like, okay, what am I going to do? Like, what? It's scary.
Where do you go?
Yeah.
And if you're
So
home, who do you call?
yeah, exactly. So, and then being told that, oh, you're not going to make it without me.
Yeah.
Okay. So, that was even told to my family after the separation, everything like that.
Mhm.
The person was my dad. So he was trying to, talk to my dad and get me to, you know, come back. And my dad was like, I can't, she's grown. And he told the words to my dad, well, she's not going to make it without me. And my dad was like, okay, really?
Wow. That's really
And
bold.
yeah, so,
And I know he wouldn't have talked to your dad like that before y'all started dating. Or
no,
in the early stages, you wouldn't have said something, she not gonna
no,
make it without me.
yeah,
You
exactly.
know, you know exactly how to speak to people when you get what you want. And that's what manipulators do.
Yeah.
But how did that story end? So what did
Um, I after separation, I was fortunate. Again, I'm from Tennessee, so I moved here to Texas. Me and my family at the time,
Hmm.
um, away from my family, away from friends. But thankfully, God had it in place that I met people that I worked with that are now like family. So
That's
after that separation, I was lucky to, well, I'm blessed to reach out to them, let them know what was going on, and I needed to evaluate that situation. And they were able to house me. They were able to get me stay with them. Thankfully, I didn't have to pay anything. Just get myself together.
that's
And
good.
so that helped me so much for that because I was able to save. I was able to work and get my situation together, go to therapy, just get me back to me. Um, and so when that after that I was able to get into my own, and from there I just day by day kept building, kept going. So I got to do this. I got to do this, even though you know I had people saying things because again nobody knew.
Yeah.
Nobody knew. Nobody was like, okay, well, this y'all the same couple that I would see, out. We all go out together. Yes, we're the same couple.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like a Jekyll and Hyde almost.
Yeah. It's true.
So yes, that's and I was blessed and fortunate to have people in my corner. And here, moved to Texas, 500, 600 miles away from home, and people to come with me like family, like
Yeah.
interact with me, like take me in, and again, it's me and my child.
Hmm.
So to take us in and to help us grow and just was fortunate. That's where I want to get to help people that are not in that situation that can't. But some people are fortunate to even get away from that.
Yeah. Yeah. And it gets so dangerous. Some people will chase you. They'll try to follow you, and
Hmm.
it gets very crazy. So I'm glad that you were able to get out of that. I'm glad that we were
Thank
able
you.
to meet. You're such a wonderful person to be around. You have such a sweet and loving and kind presence. And I just appreciate you. So thank you for sharing that, and thank you for being a part of our community.
Thank you.
Yeah. And Tiffany said, thank you for sharing your story. The subject is very passionate for me because I too have been there. I know it takes courage to talk about it. She also said something that really I wanted to go back and circle on. And that was, then comes the guilt and shame for even having to reach out for help. And
Mm.
I want to make it clear to anyone in my community, anyone that is my friend, anyone that is a peer or a client that I'm still building a relationship with. I just want you to know that if you are ever going through something in your life where you are being abused, you are being mistreated, that you never ever have to feel guilt or shame for reaching out, for asking for help, or even just for wanting to vent about it, because I would never look at you as if it was your doing for someone else's mistreatment of you. Now
Right.
we all have things that we want to work on and grow out of, and maybe there was a moment when you could have walked away, or you didn't see you did see the red flags and you chose to continue. But just know you never have to worry about guilt or shame in my relationship with you. And I would say also in my community, because we definitely don't promote that. But it is true. This was a really wonderful conversation.
It was.
Um,
Yes.
yeah, I had a great time. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we all go through stuff. Who are we to judge how a person navigates through life just because they do it differently than us when we navigate through life in ways that don't make sense in other areas sometimes?
Right.
No one has everything perfect. There's always something
Exactly.
doing better. So it would be silly of us to see someone who's not that good with finances and turn around and say, haha, look at you, you're broke. Wouldn't
Right.
that be crazy?
Yeah.
It would, saying it out loud sounds crazy, but imagine us doing that because we know that someone is not in a good financial space. But for some reason, when a woman and even sometimes a man goes through something in a relationship, the first thing we want to do is say, "Ha, look at you! You should have known. You should already know. You didn't see the signs." You didn't.
Yeah.
Did you see the signs when you were broke? No, you didn't see
Right.
the signs. You went through what you went through, and then you
Right.
realize as you were going through it in the moment, real time, you're learning and you're saying, okay, I don't want this for myself. I've got to change. I got to work on this. But for some reason, we just always feel like we get to point the finger at the next person for not knowing something in an area that we happen to know something in.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. Hopefully that helps somebody out there who is struggling with trying to be that supportive person, but also for someone that is going through it. Sometimes you just got to get around people that understand that sentiment so that you are protecting yourself. Thank you so much for watching the Small Business Expo, guys. We went into a great conversation. Had a great time. I know we went a little bit over. I do apologize. But I'm going to go ahead and hop off because I had to get ready for my small business wind down this evening at my boss baby release room. And I can go get some more food in my system because I got hungry again. Yeah, that's what we're at. Thank you all. And thank you, Tiffany, for being a part of this
Thank
conversation.
you, Tiffany.
Yes. Thank you for anyone that joined the live, whether you commented or you didn't comment. You guys can see us again on the first Saturday of every month where we're going to be selling news and products. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.